Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. It's been a hot minute since I posted a video, but I was on vacation in Cuba and I was enjoying the sun, I was having fun on the beach, and now it's kind of back to reality and back to work and back to filming videos. So, I've been doing some shopping before and after my trip. I decided I would do a tiny little haul for you guys. So we're gonna get the boring item out of the way. I picked up another Kat Von D Tattoo Locket Foundation just because I got a tan while in Cuba and I plan on maintaining it for at least the rest of the summer. So I figured I would pick up a darker foundation shade because my last foundation shade was like porcelain white and it would just make me look so ashy. There is no bronzer in the world that could help balance out my face and body at that point. So I figured I would pick up a new one, and this is in the shade Medium 52. My all year round or winter shade is Light 45, so I increased significantly in skin tone, deepness of my skin. I don't know how to say that. So yeah, I figured I would pick up a new shade because I needed it. So the next item I purchased was the Benefit Cheekathon palette, which I was holding out on for a very long time. I had, it's been around for a while. It is limited edition, and I was battling back and forth between getting it and not getting it because the price at first seems very steep. This was $75 Canadian. I will have the prices in both US currency and Canadian currency in the description bar for every product mentioned in this video if you're interested. They'll all be listed down below. So this was $75 Canadian, which seems insane. It seems like a very steep price for what you're getting, but if you really think about it, and I don't want to blind you with the mirror, so I'm going to try and cover it up somehow. Okay, I found some random cardboard thing. We're just going to roll with it. So, you're basically getting 5 full-size Boxo powders, or whatever they call them, those boxed powders by Benefit. You're getting 5 full sizes of their best sellers. And all of these, except for maybe Rockateur, have been powders that I've wanted to try by Benefit for the longest time, but I never took the plunge and spent that money on like one specific box. So basically you're getting Dandelion, Hula, Rockateur, Dallas, and Coralista. Those are the shades that you are getting in this palette. I figured since I've wanted all of these for so long anyway, I'm getting them in a palette and I'm saving a significant amount of money on them. I mean, there was no way of justifying not purchasing it, and I knew that if I did hold out long enough for it to no longer be available in stores or anywhere, like it's limited edition, eventually it's gonna go away, I would be kicking myself so bad. So I figured, you know what, just take the plunge and get it because you're gonna regret it later. So why not just get it now? So yes, I've been using this and I love it. If it is still in stock, I would definitely suggest picking it up. If it is not in stock, I still would suggest at least picking up if you're interested, or if you've been interested in some of their box powders, pick them up because from the quality I've seen in this palette, they are definitely worth the money. So the next item that I picked up was one that I was on the hunt for. I was kind of crazy. I mean, you know you're a makeup addict when you stalk a store and you call them and harass them. I felt like I was harassing them, trying to find out if they had this in stock. And it is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh, this palette. I have not purchased a palette since the Urban Decay Vice and Spectrum palettes that I did a review on, my first ever video on YouTube. It's quite embarrassing looking back on it, but it's still up there for your amusement and entertainment to make fun of me. Ever since those palettes, I have not picked up an actual like eyeshadow palette because they've never appealed to me, because all the palettes that come out are just different variations on neutrals. I look at them, I don't feel inspired at all. So I've just been buying single eyeshadows like crazy. I've been really stocking up on single eyeshadows and collecting those as opposed to palettes, because I just feel like nothing has come out that's innovative. No one has come out with anything that I really feel inspired by looking at it. Until this palette. This palette is just absolutely gorgeous. Packaging is so simple, but I just love it so much. I think it's the shade of like this dusty lilac-y pink that they chose. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. The only thing is and you know, like there's 101 reviews on this palette, so I'm just going to give you like my brief thoughts. Yeah, okay, this packaging is suede, so it does get dirty very easily, but I would just suggest being careful if you care about it. But, I mean, I don't really care anyway. Makeup gets dirty whether the packaging is suede or plastic. Like, it's just going to get dirty if you have it for a long time. So for me, it's what's inside that counts. Packaging, I really don't care about. And just, I mean, I'm in love with everything in here. I think these colors are beautiful. I mean, oh, I just dropped the brush. Like, these are so beautiful. I can't deal with how beautiful they are. The only thing is, this reminds me of a very fall palette, so I'm shocked that she brought it out or like launched it in the summer months. It's kind of weird. This really screams fall to me. But obviously you can, I mean, there's no rules to makeup. You can use raspberries, cranberries, reds any time of the year, but it's just a very fall color palette to me. So I'm shocked that she launched it when she did, but it's still gorgeous. There are lots of tutorials and looks, and a lot of them are focusing around the raspberries, reds, and cranberry colors in here because those are like the showstoppers of the palette. But if you guys want a little look for me and see my spin on things, then just let me know and thumbs this video up so I know, and I will do that either in my next video or the video after that, one of my next upcoming videos. Now, my next two purchases go hand in hand, and I feel awkward about them because, I mean, you'll see why. I mean, like, this is the true definition of a makeup addict, and you'll understand once I explain to you what went on. As we all know, Jaclyn Hill and Becca launched, or, you know, released a huge collection surrounding her Champagne Pop collaboration with them like a year ago. So initially, when I saw the price of the face palette, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna buy a face palette for, you know, that price. I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave it alone. Do I really need Prosecco Pop that badly? Like, no. I'll just make do with Champagne Pop because I didn't own Champagne Pop before this. So I was like, okay, now that I can swatch it in store, I'll see if I like it. I fell in love with it instantly. It is a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous highlighter. So I did purchase Champagne Pop, and as you can see, I've used it. And I've loved it, and I am in love with it. Oh, it's just such a pretty highlighter, and it's definitely, definitely worth all the hype it's gotten and all the hype it got. So I was so happy with this purchase. I loved Champagne Pop so much. I loved Becca's formula so much. It is one of the best highlighters I've tried. Champagne Pop is my ride or die highlighter. It suited me when I had pale skin, but it suits me so well now that I have a little bit of a tan going on. This highlighter does things for my face that no highlighter ever did before, and like, it's just amazing. I feel like only people who are into makeup will understand that feeling. So it was worth the hype it got last year and this year, and probably for another century. Like, this is timeless. So yes, I loved it so much. And then, this is why I say you're gonna either laugh or be very disappointed and kind of think I'm crazy and really realize how addicted I am to makeup. Let's keep in mind that I bought this highlighter, right? I bought it first. And I had never owned Champagne Pop before. So I bought this, right? And then 2 weeks later, I bought the face palette. Yeah. I had decided that because I love the formula of Champagne Pop so much, that I needed Prosecco Pop in my life. And since I'm more tan now, it looks gorgeous on me. And I needed it. And then I swatched all the blushes, and I practically fell to the floor because they're gorgeous, especially Rosé Spritz. It's a highlighter on its own, and it's beautiful. I bought the full-size Champagne Pop, and then I felt the need to buy the palette that has Champagne Pop in it. So these are the colors you get in here. You have Champagne Pop, Prosecco Pop, Rosé Spritz, Amaretto, and then Pamplemousse. So yeah, I'm in love with this palette, and I have obviously used, I haven't used Champagne Pop in the palette yet because I have the full-size product, but I have used Prosecco Pop, and it's just as beautiful as Champagne Pop, but like even better for the summer because it's golden. And the blushes, I've used Pamplemousse, and it looks beautiful. I haven't used the other two yet, but because I've been using the Cheekathon palette by Benefit, but oh my god, I do not regret purchasing this palette, and no one can tell me that I should, because I don't. And I'm also not going to be returning the full size because, I mean, you can never have too much of Champagne Pop is what I've decided. So I'm keeping both, and although I bought them within like a week of each other, and that's kind of crazy, and I have like double product of a highlighter, I'm probably never going to run out of highlighter till I'm 50, so that's good. Let's hope it's a trend for a while, or else I wasted over $100. So, yeah. Okay, so the next items I bought were some Stila liquid lipsticks. We all know I'm obsessed with liquid lipsticks. And, you know, I have a problem. I have an addiction. And I already owned two Stila liquid lipsticks. That's a tongue twister. I owned two of them before. And then I decided to pick up some more. I have 5 new shades. I got Baci or Basi, don't know how it's pronounced. I got Rico, Chianti, Bacha or Bacca, and Caramella. So those are the new shades that I have now in my possession that I am owner of. And prior to those, I had Fiery, which is a red color, and Bellissima, which is a nice nudie pink. I'm not going to be opening these and swatching these because I'm going to be doing a swatch video after this. So yes, I have 5 new ones, and the video will be coming up soon with all the swatches of them. So if you're interested in that, subscribe and you will know when that goes up. Shameless self-promo. And then there's the item that I'm probably the most excited about because I have been wanting this for so long, and it's a pricey item. It really is, and it is Chanel Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum Perfume. I mean, holding a Chanel product in my hand that I own is exciting enough, but it's just, I'm just so happy. I was initially looking at the Chance line of their fragrances, and I was going to get a Chance perfume, but I fell in love with this one instead, and I'm going to be doing fragrance-related videos. I'm finally ready to do my perfume collection because I was waiting to add this to my collection, and now it's like complete and I can share it with you guys, so that is an upcoming video as well if you're interested in it. But I'm also just as into fragrance as I am into makeup, so I'm going to be doing kind of like little fragrance-related videos with my thoughts on like popular fragrances and letting you guys know whether they last long on the skin, what their notes are, just kind of, I'm into fragrance, and if that's something you're into too, then you can be looking forward to some of those videos. This is the bottle, which I think is gorgeous, and I'm just so happy to own it. I own a Chanel fragrance, guys. Like, the perfume is the closest thing I will ever get to owning anything Chanel. I love this. When I put it on, my sister liked the smell. My mom was like, oh my god, you smell so good. Like, I love that perfume on you. I never intended on buying it. I was like, this is expensive. But when my mom was like, you smell good, my mom never compliments my perfumes because we have different style in perfumes. So when she said this smelled good, I was like, yo, gotta go pick it up now. This was my most expensive but also favorite purchase. I am so happy I own this. Oh my god, I'm so happy, so happy. When you've worked hard at owning something and getting it, and you've worked your little butt off, you've worked your tail off at work, and, you know, treats like these make it worth it. Finally working up to getting things like this and splurging and treating yourself, it makes it worth dealing with, like, rude customers, customer complaints, weird things that you have to deal with at work, working in customer service as a cashier. You know, it's just, it makes it worth it. I feel like I won an Oscar. I'm holding it like a trophy. I should put it down. I should put it down. Okay, and the last things I want to mention is I did make a humongous order on Makeup Geek, the website. I had made a big order like 2 or 3 months ago. No, probably like 4. I don't know how many months ago. I had made a big order, and I was holding out to make another big order with like the the rest of the products that I wanted to pick up a little later, and then kind of do a video with all of them together. So I picked up some blushes. So I have 8 blushes here that I picked up by Makeup Geek, and the vast majority of them are new blushes, like new shades, and whatever that I have that was already a pre-existing shade is reformulated. So I will let you guys know. I'm wearing one of them today and I'm testing it out. So far I'm so impressed by them. But yes, I picked up these 8 shades right here, and I will be doing swatches and full thoughts on them. After I've tested this one out throughout the day, I can let you guys know my full review on them, but so far it's pretty positive. I do like these. But yes, I will be doing a video on these blushes and giving you my thoughts on them and swatches and letting you guys know how they work for my skin tone and my skin. But then I also am going to be doing a video on all the eyeshadows I have, and I'm thinking of doing a Makeup Geek eyeshadow collection video where I swatch all of them. I mean, there's quite a few. There's these ones here, then I've got blues and greens, and then I've got pinks and purples. So these are all the eyeshadows that I own by Makeup Geek. And yes, I do store all my stuff in MAC palettes because MAC palettes are quite cheap. I just buy the palette for 10 bucks and then 10 bucks Canadian, and then I buy magnets for $1 at the dollar store, huge magnet strips, cut them to the size, and there we go. For $11, I have a palette that holds quite a few eyeshadows because shipping a Z palette from the US to Canada is over $40. So for $40, I can get 4 of these and store a lot of eyeshadows in them. So yes, I keep all my stuff in MAC palettes for anyone who's wondering, but these are Makeup Geek eyeshadows. That is also part of this haul, but I'm not going to run through all the shades because I'm going to be doing a Makeup Geek collection video. But I just threw it in here because technically I did haul it, I did buy it this month. Okay guys, so that is it for my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You get a sneak peek into future videos because there's the Modern Renaissance palette, there's a few things, there's the Stila liquid lipsticks video, there's the Makeup Geek collection video, the blushes review, and yeah. I hope you guys liked this, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. You get notified every time I post a new video, and it's free, so there's that. And also comment down below anything you would like to see from me aside from the videos I've already mentioned. All my links to all my social media are down below, and have a great day. I hope I will. It's nice weather outside, so I'm going to go enjoy the heat now. I'm going to go enjoy the sun and go out and eat some lunch. So I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all. Thank you to anyone who's already subscribed. And like I said, please subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are in the world, whenever you're watching this video, day or night. I hope it's a great one, and I will see you in my next video. I rambled a lot there. Bye, guys.